Slate. What's up, dog? I think it is time for some quantum shenanigans. Yeah, let's do some quantum shrunk. Where shall we head off to first? I'm thinking MB twin. I believe there's some quantum stuff right here. Alright. Well. We can okay. I think it can't find it right now. It's at the eye. Oh. There it is. Wait, no it's not. Where is it? It's somewhere over there. Alright. Enough messing around. This planet sometimes and only sometimes has a moon. This is also of note. It disappears if no one is watching it. Isn't that a fascinating orbital characteristic? This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. Given its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. I agree. Our first step would be determining a method to track this phantom moon so that we can always know where it is. Oh, it's right there. I found your note, Melore. Kindly count me among this moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? I believe so. Not only does this moon appear around Birdo Hollow, I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timber Hearth as well. Yeah, that's cool as heck. I actually really like Melore. I feel like she's one of the like smartest Nomai from the like. She kind of leads a lot of study because she's Coleus's mentor, so she's studying the quantum moon. She's like cool about that, and then she's also studying the anglerfish fossil. I feel like she gives off leader vibes, like she was probably the leader of the Sunless City while she was alive. The quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. Anona, Burr, I just discovered the quantum moon in orbit around Dark Bramble. You have keen eyes, my friend, so this moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. I added a marker for Dark Bramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all the Phantom Moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device. It's also possible there exists a 6th place in the star system to which the Phantom Moon travels. Heck to the yes. Churt's research notes. Property of Churt. Clearly the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is this big rotating device for? What was it the Nomai were observing? I'd posit there's something special about the orange symbol on that device. Hal and the new translators tool would be nice to have handy around about now. It is nice to have handy. Just a mallow for the road. Bloink, bloink. Alright. Wow. That's the... Whoa, dude. Freaking love watching the interloper. Like, get real close to you. It's really fun. So, I feel like, in terms of quantum stuff, there's the quantum shard here, but I kind of feel like I want to save that for later. I have this idea of doing my own quantum pilgrimage in the, like, order that the people who would do the quantum pilgrimage would do. So I think they started on Ember Twin. Well, actually, it's not talked about in the game itself. But they would start on Ember Twin, I believe. Or they would at least go to Ember Twin. Because in the Lore Explorer video with the interview, where he interviews some of the developers and stuff, they say that, yeah, the children would go, or the children, or maybe I guess, what would it be, like the teenagers about to become adults would go to Ember Twin to learn about this shard as well, but it was too confusing lore-wise to add it into this area, because it just too confusing lore-wise, like, or maybe not lore-wise, but just like puzzle-wise, it was better to not add that detail here, but add it in the other places. Where's the good old BH? There it is. So what I will do is I'll do Ember Twin first, then Giant's Deep, then the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, because I feel like that's the order I would make it if I was the Quantum people. I could go to the Gravity Cannon. You know what? I will. Just real quick. So yeah, I'm going to do my own Quantum Pilgrimage, but first I'm going to learn about the origins of them watching the Quantum Moon. Okay, shrunk. I feel like they talk about it up here a little bit. I don't know what this is. Oh man. You gotta show me a dead Nomai here. I mean, I guess there's not really a place where I wouldn't see one. Okay, up here. There's gotta be, okay. And this just gives you Tower of Quantum Knowledge. This drives me crazy. The fact that they put this here, like, it makes you think there's a projection stone in the tower, but it's really just so they could have this projection pool for right here. I think they should just get rid of the... I don't know, actually. I don't know what I would do, but it leads to a lot of confusion, I feel like. In the playthroughs that I've watched, and my own playthrough, I remember being like, what the heck is going on? I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. That's exciting. You're almost ready. But there's still one more excuse me. There's still one more rule you need to learn. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The tower is on the opposite side of Brittle Hollow. If you follow the path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. My gratitude for the direction bells. I'll see you soon. Cool, 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 cool. Gotta love some Solanum lore. Although that's gotta be probably the least interesting of all the, basically just telling you where to go. Yes, sir. I'm not gonna fly up. I know I'm just gonna fall into the black hole and be all embarrassed and sad and etc. Okay, we still got some time here. Okay. I'm here. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I am about to stand for the first time on the Quantum Moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the Quantum Moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole, just that it is true. As a child, I considered such unknown sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I am ready. Hell yeah, Solanum. What a freaking... Man, I love this game. Sorry my voice is all, like, scraggly. I just ate. My ship dipped. Okay. That's fine. We are going to go... Well, there's two places we need to go still before we make our Quantum Pilgrimage. Actually, you know, I think there's, like, 4 places we need to go. I lied. North Pole, I believe. Oh, and there's fuel here. Perf. Shrunk. Oh. I went a little too... I got a little too big for my britches. Boink. Alright, here we are. At... here. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves us its friend, Hollow's lantern, for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. Hypothesis, there can exist too much lava. I strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Then I imagine there'd be none of us left. Very true. Okay. So we got Plume, Thatch, and Felix, the main characters of this area. Just like the main characters of Ember Twin. or Melore, Coleus, and Anona. In my opinion, I'm pretty sure, right? By main characters, I mean the original stranded people. These three, and on that planet, it's those three. Then Plume, or Phlox is Plume's son. We need to find the good old Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Not because I'm going there quite yet, but there's this stuff around the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. It's gotta be coming up. Oh yeah, I saw it. That was actually really cool. Come on, make it over this. Okay. Ah! We'll do that in a sec. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely, the entire plant, roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet. And I never see them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, apparent? I don't know. Or my brain must be. Plume is right. The trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read his notes. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There is other matter in this area, such as the unusual shard of rock moving in this same eerie way. Okay, this is the weirdest text in the game, in my opinion. Felix, that rock is unusual for this reason too. Thatch. So 2 people talking in the same one, and Thatch's name isn't capitalized. Like, what the heck? It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis. This rock's shard presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing other nearby objects to also move about this area? Heck yes, it is. Okay, where are you? Felix, Plume, and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. The only other object we've observed displaying this quantum behavior is the wandering moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this groves are related. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend, the wandering moon, sounds the same. I've also heard this same signal this shard produces calling out from Giant Steep, Timberhearth, and the Hourglass Twins. In our note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? Hypothesis. This quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. Yep. We're going to read that later. I mean, we got it in our ship log, but we're going to like... Okay, wait. I don't want to go down here. That is what the kids are calling bad. Okay. Any other quantum stuff on this planet? No. We gotta go find my ship. Oh, shrunk. Oh gosh, that's bad. Okay, my ship is not very far. We can for sure make it. I appreciate how they make the ship always go towards... Oh gosh, I went too fast! Ah! Okay, we're fine. We are good. Okay. Other quantum shenanigans? Besides quantum pilgrimage stuff? No. Besides Timberhearth. They got some quantum shrunk on there. First of all, whoa. That was so low poly and weird. I'm just gonna sit here for a sec. I just want to enjoy this music. Man. Okay. We will visit that graveyard right there. I don't know, sometime maybe. Alright, let's first... I'm pretty sure this is Church. Little message board here. Is this just me or is this tree weird? Doesn't look like any other tree. I'm gonna have to go back to the village after this and check it. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with the fauna in this game. I'm just... Chert's research notes. Property of Chert. I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within this grove crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, but hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. Okay, we're going back to the village after this to try and find another tree that looks like that, or else I'm gonna go crazy. Across old bark in the ancient glade, the quiet shade, it's always dark. In the ancient glade, it's always dark. Across old bark, the quiet shade. Ah! Where'd it go? I'm like... trying to find it. Well, there it is. The quiet shade in the ancient glade, it's always dark across old bark. Man, it's so cool. It's so cool. Oh. Trying to find the rock now. Grove shard. Bring me up! Alright. So I'm pretty sure that's all the quantum stuff on this here planet. Okay, there is another tree like it. It's this tree right here. The one that Marl hates. So you can see Marl's... Oh, he's looking up at... Is he looking up at this tree? I guess he might be. Well, either way, it looks suspiciously similar to some of the Ember Twin stuff. But I can't be certain there. Oh yeah, these fish. Do they have 4 eyes? No, they don't. So it's different fish than the tuna that Slate has. Because Slate has some tuna. Where am I? Oh my gosh, I'm so disoriented. Okay. There's some right here. Bro, game knowledge is crazy. I knew there was fuel right there. Game knowledge crazy. See, I just want to look. Yeah, see, they got 4 eyes, the tuna there. Because they got 2 eyes on this side. Two eyes on the other side. Oh! I have been squished by that before. Yeah, let's head up. I think once the music starts, the rule is you can't... Oh, frick. You can't do the disservice of meditating after that. It's a disrespect to Andrew Prolo. Where is my ship? Oh, it's obviously not here because it's the end of the loop. And I didn't park it there. No! Okay. Oh, jeez Louises. Oh, dude, over the horizon, it looks sick. Oh, I like missed it. Oh, this is cool. I love watching the blue glow effect, like, go across the planets. What a productive loop. You already know that it's time for our quantum pilgrimage. We might not go to the quantum moon. No, we will in this episode. I'll see how long it takes for me to do the quantum pilgrimage. I kind of want to do it all in one loop. Except for getting to the quantum moon. That part, I don't want to, like, rush Solenum's text. Because, to me, it's some of the best. Oh, wait. We gotta do a ship log update. Because look at this. It's gonna be so much stuff. 6 location, gravity cannon, Tower of Quantum Knowledge, Solenum's shuttle. We got everything. We got everything. Alright. Let's see how much of this we can do in one loop, baby. First, it's time to go to the Ember of Twins. Also because that's very loop dependent. Like, we can't go to the Lakebed Cave until later. Or until early. We have to go early in the loop, basically. I don't know why I said until later. That was a dumb moment from your old Uncle Khan here. We got this. This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't this same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lakebed at the North Pole? We plan to re-examine the northern lakebed cave. Maybe a friendly rock will meet us down there. An update. Melloray and I went back to the lakebed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it isn't. This means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious. Alright. Let's not do this one. Let's do this one. Friends, if you find any sign of Coleus, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip and has been missing ever since. Melloray, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search for Coleus. Can you tell us more about your expedition? You have my gratitude, Burr. Coleus and I were studying the cave's geology. We hope to learn more about a unique and wandering rock that visits several caves in the area. Where was young Coleus lost, Melloray? He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lakebed. Turned away from Coleus, and he wasn't there. Hypothesis: we will learn more by examining the northern lakebed cave where Coleus disappeared. Search quickly. Everyone, we have no time to squander. Okay. Oh, this rock will not bring you there. Okay. Well, hopefully we still have enough time in the loop. I have a feeling we don't. And I know how to get through this cave quite well. I feel like I've watched many struggle. Think we go this way? Go this way. Yeah! We're fine. We can still make our quantum pilgrimage in one loop, hopefully. Alright, we gotta take a quick break to look. Look at all the fossils, dude! It's so cool! Okay. Okay. Give me that delicious O2. If you come here to look for Coleus, this is where we were when he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now. Your strange wandering rock friend is here, though Coleus isn't. Coleus and I observed this unusual rock shard and several smaller rocks in at least 2 other caverns. I'm unsure if this is relevant. What happened to Coleus? What happened before Coleus disappeared? We were examining the different rocks. I recall Coleus standing on the largest one, the Wandering Rock. I was taking notes, and then my lantern died. When I lit it again, Coleus and the rock were both gone. Huh. I wonder what will happen if I go like that. Whoa! I totally wasn't using this earlier in the episode. How curious. This rock took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this happened. Curious, but also alarming, this new cave appears to lack an entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. The wandering rock has returned. Never before have I been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. I wonder if I myself become quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. This seems the clearest explanation. Hypothesis: if the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock as long as I'm not observing my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. I'm going to bring my mentor here to see this. Mallory is here now too. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, explaining the need for darkness, the being can become entangled with that quantum object and they move together. Friends, Coleus has discovered a new quantum rule. He has also promised me he'll never vanish again, even if he does learn something useful from it. So this is probably the first quantum rule they discovered, because Mallory is talking about it, Anona, Burr, these are the OGs. The OG Ember Twin people versus the quantum imaging. You obviously that's probably gonna take a while longer, I assume, because they build it on Giant's Deep. But this quantum rule seems to be discovered before they had reunited with the Brittle Hollow folks. Now let's do the Giant's Deep Tower. So Quantum Moon and quantum stuff is interesting, but ultimately I don't know how to dive into the philosophy. Oh! Come on, let me through. You're really gonna make me do this the hard way. Oh! Dude, this tower looks so cool. I love it. Yeah, I think it's... Seethe Gaming talks about this, and so does the Lore Explorer at one point. And you can talk about it in relation to the eye better. It's talking about... I think it's bringing up your conscious observation matters. I think that's what it's saying. It has meaning. You're collapsing a possibility. Be welcomed in this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. I'll dive into more of the quantum philosophy when I get to the eye, I suppose. Or, you know, when we bring up those questions with relation to the eye via the text talking about the eye. Enter this place without friends, however. These are lessons to learn for yourself. So massive and huge and cool. Seek the Wandering Arch. I almost looked away. Oh, I should, yeah, get that island shard up. Oh, I don't think I identified the cave signal. Let's just smoke these puzzles. It's fine that we didn't do that, though. It's not like we're... Oh, I'm stupid. The crystal and the arch do not naturally meet. Now, I never really know what it's saying here. Do I have to, like... There we go. Okay, that's what I thought I was saying, but I wasn't 100%. Let me down. This is the last one, but we made it we made it harder. Oh. There's me. Actually, I should have just taken a picture with both of them. There we go. We offer our congratulations. You've learned the rule of quantum imaging. Take this knowledge with you on the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Remember, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. Dude, this is the main philosophy of the game. Well, one of the main philosophies. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. It's just so beautiful. And the way the game portrays it is really special to me. This was our first trip to Giant's Deep that wasn't Gabro related, so that's cool. I don't know why I did that. Oh man, it's gonna be a while until the tower falls down. Oh well, at least we land right here. Okay. Okay, we're actually good. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. Alright. Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. I can't, though. Dog? Okay, we're getting pretty close. Just gotta wait a minute. But yeah, as I was saying about, you know, following in the footsteps, we're gonna get more of that up here. Basically, you know, Rybek's final line, you know, the past is the past, but that's okay. The future's always built on the past, even if we won't get to see it. That, obviously a core element of the game. I mean, that's literally Rybek's last line. And then not to mention all the stuff with the Quantum Moon, and what you're doing with the prisoner and the Nomai. The only reason you as the Hearthian can get anywhere is thanks to the efforts of the Nomai, and the fact that the prisoner released the signal for the Nomai to even follow. Like, all of that, you know, the game is about, it's not about, like, quote-unquote honoring your ancestors, following their curiosity, following their heart, following their love. You know, accomplishing what they couldn't is meaningful and will matter forever, because the future is always built on the past. I fucking love that philosophy so much. It's so good. And it makes me really emotional to watch all the because I only started realizing this recently. Like, my emotion is going into this right now. Like, before, you know, I was thinking about how the game is about rebirth, and that's a part of this. But it's also about so much more than just, like, rebirth, or it's so much more than just about this or that. It's really, it has so many different facets and elements to it. It really is beautiful, and it makes me really excited to keep on playing. This has got to be one of the, like, okay, finally. I was gonna say, this puzzle is good, but they need to make the tower fall way earlier, in my opinion. Oh gosh. My ship is absolutely just got demolished. I should have probably got more or O2 and fuel, but it's fine. Okay. This is what I mean. Like, why is there that? Well, I know why there's that, but it's hard for people who don't. Oh man, my ship is gonna explode. I hope I'm not in the blast radius. Okay, I'm not. Okay, let's get here before. If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you are almost prepared to set out on this deeply significant journey. Before you do, pause and remember your history. We make this journey not only for ourselves, but also to honor the members of our clan who came before us. Those who, after the crash that brought them to this star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and on Ember Twin, with no communication between these two groups of survivors. These Nomai looked upward from the two different planets and saw the same wandering moon visiting their skies. It was this moon, the Quantum Moon, that kept their curiosity alive during this long period of hardship. After the two divided groups were able to reunite, it became our clan's united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. This took time, and many Nomai who dreamed of seeing the Quantum Moon died before we discovered how to make the journey. When you reach the Quantum Moon, recall these Nomai and carry their curiosity onward with you. Man, after just talking about all that... Oh, it's at the eye. That's so interesting. After just talking about all that stuff, that really made me emotional. Oh gosh. Okay. Welcome, Solanum. Your arrival here means you've completed your preparations on Giant's Deep and are ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as it carried me and many in our clan before me, to the moon's sixth and most secret location. You'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon. But remember this final rule. To explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Be curious on your journey. Man, I freaking love this game. Let us get some O2 and stuff. Ah! Obviously that's gonna happen. I don't know what I was thinking. That's cool. Alright. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I'm surprised the sun isn't going boom yet. I feel like every time I watch anyone go to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, it's going boom while they're like in there. So I was kind of worried about that. But I suppose... I don't know what I suppose. I explored less because I knew where to go. You know what's really interesting? I never noticed that the arrival time is before. Like, I just thought that was, like, kind of a boring old, lame old, like, little thing that they just added. They just added departure and arrival time for no real reason. Just because it's there. But, obviously... Wait. Huh? Is it just me, or is there way less lava? I mean, obviously it's shooting lava. Does Hollow's Lantern lose lava over the period of... I didn't know that. I mean, that's for sure less lava, right? It's gotta be. Well, this game keeps on teaching me new things. Alright, well, if this episode's already an hour and a half of raw recording, I'm going to end it. But if it's not, we're going to the quantum moon, baby. But I'll check after this loop. You know what's also really good about it? It's following your curiosity. It's following the curiosity of those who came before you, which is what the entire game is about. And like, you're following the curiosity of all the other Outer Wilds players. You're honoring them, I feel like, when you play this game. Because they can never play it again in the same way. I'm playing it again, but it's obviously nowhere near the same. So if someone plays it for the first time, they're also honoring the curiosity of all of us. That's what I'm going to take away from it for right now. What a great loop. It feels good because it hit extra hard because, like, I am doing the quantum pilgrimage, like all the Nomai were. That's very special to me. Bro, we're only at 1 hour of recording. I think you know what that means. Let's do quantum mode! Let's go quantum mode and go to the quantum moon. Go to the quantum moon. Okay. Oh, I guess we must have got the... Wait, what? Whoa! There's more to explore here. There is? Huh? What did I miss? I don't want any of the green stuff. Okay, well, we have enough time to do both. Yeah, I think I didn't read the one that said taking a picture is the same. Let's go to the beach. Let's go get a wave. They say what they're gonna say. Got a drink? Hey, grab a Bud Light. Bad bitch like me, it's hard to come by. Yep, there we go. I guess let's cool it up. Oh, I don't want any of that baloney. Coom. Let's find it. I hope it's next to Giant's Deep. Where are you at? Okay, I'm gonna just look away until it's at Giant's. Okay, well, it's at Timber Hearth. Good enough. Okay, here we are. Hi, Solemnum. Oh. Let us begin. Okay. Giant's Deep, we can go almost all the way up. North Pole, here we come. So, yeah, I'm just gonna, like, kind of skip by most of the quantum chicanery that we have afoot here. There we go. You can't go on Dark Bramble. You can go on Ember Twin / Ash Twin. This is actually my favorite Quantum Moon variation. Look at this. The cool sand pillars. It's just an epic vibe. Oh, whoa. Didn't even realize that it had that noise. Okay, we should read these. You've recalled the rule of quantum edging, recall the rule of the sixth location, recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Here we go. Really does look like the eye. We did all the quantum stuff in one foul swoop. Foul swoop. I don't know. I guess when you know what you're doing, this game is very short. I think. Like, I think we're gonna finish this in like 10 episodes. Although we also have the DLC, and I might take my time with certain things. Hello, Solanum. You're so cool. You're like... 3 fingers is kind of creepy, to be honest. Guess you have as many fingers as you have eyes. Let's chat. Where are we? I mean, I know. I'm just testing to see if you know. Alright, let's identify everything first. Let's start with me. Man, this is such a cool moment. This is so impactful. Like, the fact that you get to actually meet a Nomai. It's so cool. I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. There are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. Now let's do you. I'm Solanum, a Nomai. My clan arrived in this star system before my birth, and we now call it home. This is the quantum moon, where we are both standing. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. We are orbiting the eye of the universe now. Although we cannot see it, only the quantum moon's reflection of it, the eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around this star system. This is like verifiable proof that there is the eye. That's really interesting. Like, to the Nomai who were working on like the Astron project and such. Now let's explain everything. I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and to find the eye of the universe. I'm unsure how you arrived here, however. Perhaps my clan, you came from another star system, as my clan originally did. It's interesting that that's Solanum's theory. I guess that makes actually the most sense from Solanum's perspective, because she hasn't seen me. I am on my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. All Nomai and my clan make this journey when we come of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the quantum moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the quantum moon's surface does now, while at the eye. From this, we can reasonably infer the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The quantum moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum. Thus, the eye is likely also quantum. In fact, this moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye made it quantum, the same way that areas surrounding quantum shards that landed on other planets eventually became quantum too. Very true. Okay. There's fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. The quantum moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the quantum moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in the star system. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility. But what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. And it's a damn good question. Okay. Let us do me with everything now. First with you, because this is the most adorable text in the game. Probably. We do not have much connection, you and I. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. I really don't. It's so adorable. Thank you, Solomon. Is this your first time on the Quantum Moon? It's my first time here. If you've come here looking for answers, I hope you find them. We got some eye lore here. I love this. Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? Pretty frickin' cray. Many in my clan have believed the eye called to us for a particular reason. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent, to have lured my clan to this star system only to completely vanish from them. Only to then vanish from them so completely. Oh my gosh, I read that terribly. But I don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday, but I fear this may be beyond my reach. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. Yeah. Like many of my clan before me, I journeyed here to see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye. Okay. This is the closest any of us have come to seeing the eye itself. You may think I'm strange, but yeah. Yeah, you aren't, which is really sad. Wait, did I do this? I did. I did all the ones like this. Now let's do this. I think this is the last one besides these two together, which I'll save for last. I imagine you've noticed the quantum moon changes in appearance depending on which location it is currently orbiting. For instance, the moon looks quite different when orbiting Giant Steep than it does when orbiting the Hourglass Twins. Because the quantum moon clearly changes in its different forms, the eye, being this moon's primary location, must be similarly malleable. From this, we can hypothesize that the eye represents extreme changeability. That said, despite its malleable nature, the quantum moon becomes locked to one specific version of itself when it is consciously observed. But what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye? Extreme changeability. So, this is the game stating clearly that the future is malleable, very malleable. This is like kind of saying, it's kind of denying free will, but maybe you could like just ignore the free will element and just say that the eye is representing the potential that every person has, every civilization has, every moment has. There's potential for many different outcomes, and the only way we can see how those outcomes come about is by observing them, by continuing to press on. But yeah, that's such an interesting text. Our last ones. These are the two tenets of Nomai philosophy: to seek out and to understand is our way of living. Very true. All right. My ship is not here. But if I fly like this, my ship will appear, I think. Oh, never mind. Did I? I thought I landed on Timber Hearth. Whatever. Can I land safely on Timber Hearth? Wow. Not even a smidgen of damage. Not really sure where to go. Slate! I just saw live Nomai! I just saw live Nomai! Oh. Don't really know what happened to it. It's pretty far. What is that place? 52. What happened to it? It's like continuing to go. Where is it going? Did it fall from Brittle Hollow to the White Hole and now is continuing on? I truly do not understand. Maybe I don't know. Alright, well, we met Solanum, the representative of what I think is the game developer's perspective on life. I think Solanum represents the idea that the universe is and we are, you know, the natural is beautiful and we have to seek out those beautiful natural things. But those natural things are not evil, but they're also not made. They're not made necessarily for us, but they're not made against us either. The universe is and we are, you know, and we have to observe that beauty in the short time that we might have on this planet, because in the solar system, because if we don't see it, then there is like then no one will, you know. And I mean we as a collective and no one as a collective. Like if no one sees it, then that's beauty that's somewhat lost. And so we should be curious. We should explore. And honestly, that's a really beautiful thought. And on the one hand, it's like, for me, I'm not much of an explorer, you know, like in games I am, and I really like art and philosophy and reading, but I kind of struggle with the beauty of the natural world, you know. I mean I appreciate it, I really do, but I'm not much of a outgoing type. I'm not much of a let's head into nature and just go and explore. I don't like bugs and things. I kind of, I don't know, but I would like to get better at that, I suppose. And then the game isn't talking about just natural beauty. It's also talking about art, obviously. Observing art and observing what humanity has built, you know. Because that's also extremely important. It's not just talking about natural beauty. But I would like to think that it partially is, for sure. Hopefully you get what I'm saying. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to meditate. Been playing for a while.